Last time on Dream Daddy, we saw Hugo in a poor relationship with his son. Where will this lead us? Will Paul always be the cool dad? Is Matt even a father? Is Craig even responsible enough to be a father? Will his children live past the age of 12? Find out this episode, BBQ Part 2, Dream Daddy.
Don't let us eat up all your time, Paul. Go meet some of the other people around here, around the neighborhood.
I am not going to talk to Robert. I will talk to Joseph and Damien. I spot Joseph chatting with a guy from Dead Goth and Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them.
So I'm curious. Can you walk me through why your house is painted black? Where do I even start? My house stays warm in the winter, it provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice. Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode. Paul, I was just having a conversation with Damien about his aesthetic design decision.
They knew we would be reading this in a lisp. Dan and Aaron, if you're watching, and I know you are.
Oh, my puppy! That goes out to Dan and Aaron because we know you're big fans of Shapeless.
Huge Shapeless fans. Just comment if you're watching. Please comment.
I read that.
Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye.
How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
I think I saw you in Dead Goth and Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red.
I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Goth and Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act.
It's okay, man.
Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area?
Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Goth and Beyond.
Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle?
I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some older kids in the neighborhood. What? Hey, Amanda, would you consider yourself a goth? Amanda yells back.
I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as a twee hipster with some normcore leanings. Bats are cool, though. Ah, pity. Are you enjoying the party so far?
Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation.
I also like Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting Damien Bloodmarch at your service.
There is a period there.
Oh, that's what fucked me up. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting Damien Bloodmarch at your service.
Damien finishes his sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy.
My, do you know how to treat a lady?
Hello, Amanda.
We have to read these in unison.
Okay.
Hello, Amanda.
Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison?
I knew it.
Hey?
Won't you come play with us? Come play with us forever.
Guys, enough with the creepy twinge stick. We talked about this.
Christian and Christy slowly back away.
Where do you think they got that from?
Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand.
I don't know.
Mary takes a long sip of the wine. Seriously long.
You don't
like
think
that was a bottle.
Mary's not kind of like a roughed up MILF? She's just a straight gross.
she's a crackhead MILF.
Okay.
She does crystal meth.
Okay.
Look at that. Look at how flushed her eyes are. She does crystal meth.
Keeps it
Or
tight for
Damien
God, though.
stole all of the life from her. Like, look at how rosy that is. Like, he sucked the blood out of her.
Absolutely did.
I think I might have taped over VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows?
She takes another sip of her wine.
Where's Chris?
Come on.
Wasn't he with you?
You had him a moment ago.
He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be all right. Toddlers are pretty resilient.
Mary tips her glass to me.
Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth. I've squeezed 4 little...
Sweetheart, wouldn't you do me a favor and please find Chris? That would be great.
I'm sure he's fine.
Mary?
Okay, cheese.
Mary finishes her wine and wanders off.
I don't remember. Dad, can we go now? Lucian, have I introduced you to Paul yet?
Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you.
Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite.
Lucian bows.
Whatever, sir.
Lucian bows again.
Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right up, bud. Are you a vegetarian? Yup. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian area were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. Dad. That's really interesting, Damien.
Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of tattoos peeks out from under his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor.
Whoa, is that a tattoo? Yep, I wasn't always the youth pastor, you know? That's so cool. Want to see mine?
What?
What?
Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink.
My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian. We'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful, though. That number carries weight.
Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. Burger time. Avoid Robert at all costs. Because Robert, I fucked, and Brian, he's a dick.
Yeah, Brian sucks. And without further ado, let's work some magic.
Please tell me there's like a mini game involved of like cooking the burgers. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greasiest of ease, with the greatest of ease, and the greasiest, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen.
You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill?
He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique.
You probably didn't know, Paul, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship.
He's unbelievable.
I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist? I've never seen him make a mistake. Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop.
All of the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison.
All right, guys, food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue.
Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live here in the same cul-de-sac.
Kinda nice, isn't it? Feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. We think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all of the kids. If she decides to get into babysitting, she'll really make a killing. Hey, Why don't you add a online dad book?
Holy hell.
Yeah.
Dad book?
Yeah, it's this great social networking site for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it.
Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes.
Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out.
The rest of the BBQ goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul.
Now that the barbecue is over, barbecue part 2, what do you say we set up our dad book account next episode?
You want to do that next episode?
I want to do that next episode. We're done with the barbecue. That was barbecue part 2.
We'll keep it short and sweet this up then.
We got to tantalize the audience. They got to taste. And you know what? That was Infinity War part 1. We got to lead into part 2.
Okay. All right. I'm down with that. Yeah, we'll make a dad book next episode. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned next time on Dream Daddy. Dream Daddy, who's gonna be your daddy?